All right. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our nurses around the globe, no? Ayan, panis. So all around the globe. So for today, I'm Pia and I'll be your host for our online event today talking about securing US employment, avoiding common mistakes, and the application process. So for today's event, no, sa mga nurses natin na nanonood po dyan, no, so we will be giving you tips and advice to avoid mistakes in securing your US application, your visa options for nurses going to the United States, and of course, learn about the licensing process for becoming a USRN. So of course, not only me who will be giving the advice, no, we have here our professionals coming from 9.09er, Sir Irvin. Ayan. Hi, Sir Irvin. Ayan. So nakikita niyo po ba si Sir Irvin? And at the same time, no, we also have here Sir Romnick from iPass Processing. Ayan. So sila po ang ating mga kasama for today. So before we start our online event to our nurses na nanonood po, no, answer the form pin in the comment section to join and be part of our raffle. So be the lucky winner of 500 pesos Gcash prize. Ayan. So of course, when it comes to our contents or at the same time mga discussion natin for today, no, we will be having the review application for English language proficiency, especially for IELTS and PTE, coming from 9.09er Sir Irvin, the CEO and founder of the said company. Ayan. So sa mga nurses natin, no, if you want to ask any advice or tips na bago mag-start ng inyong IELTS or PTE, pwede natin itanong kay Sir Irvin ngayon. Ayan. So sa mga nurses natin, kung marami-rami na po tayo sa live, no? So ayan. Pwede po kayong magtanong at wag po kayong mahiyang mag-chat sa ating comment box. Ayan. So, Sir Irvin, so I'll giving you the honors po to share your screen and at the same time, if you want, sir, to make it more interactive sa mga nurses natin na nanonood, if they want to ask something, na ano po ba yung kailangan natin i-avoid na parang bago ako mag-apply ng IELTS or PTE, ano po ba yung kailangan kong malaman or i-check before applying for the review? Thank you, Sir Irvin.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Kia. Dear nurses, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good morning if kayo po ay nasa Middle East or good evening kung saan man po kayo sa mundo. Tandaan po natin na may dalawang reasons po kung bakit nyo kailangan kumuha ng English examination. Pero English exam nga ba ang first step para makapunta ng Amerika? Hindi po. Consistent po kahit sa ang NCLEX centers or recruitment agencies or English examination centers kayo magpunta, ang recommendation talaga kailangan unahin ang NCLEX. Yun muna bago ang lahat. Pag naipasa mo na ang NCLEX, kailangan mo ang English examination for two reasons. And what are these two reasons? Number one is visa screen. And number two, license endorsement. Gusto nating i-clarify na kapag visa screen, this is applicable sa buong United States of America. So, hindi nagmamatter ang target state kung visa screen ang ating concern. Ang tanong, ano ang 6 English examinations na pwede niyong gamitin to apply for your visa screen? So isa-isahin natin sila. Andiyan ang IELTS, ang PTE, ang OET, MET, TOEFL, or TOEIC. Linawin lang po natin, hindi niyo po kailangan i-take itong 6 na exams. Ang gagawin niyo lang po ay pipili ng isang examination at yung exam na yon ang gagamitin niyo to apply for your visa screen. Yun nga lang, pag tayo ay pumunta sa license endorsement, hindi po kasi lahat ng states ay tinatanggap lahat ng examinations. Merong ibang states na mas stricto sila. Ang ibang states, they strictly require IELTS or TOEFL. May ibang states din na tumatanggap ng ibang examination. Kaya ngayon, ganito po ang pinaka-recommendation ko sa lahat ng nurses. Una, much better po siguro kung makapag-decide kung saang state tayo pupunta. Bakit? Para pag alam niyo na ang inyong target state, tatanungin natin si Grandison, Hello po, Grandison. Ano po ang required English exam sa state na yan? Kung sinabi ng Grandison, ay tatlo lang po ang pwede sa state na yan. IELTS, TOEFL, and TOEIC. So pili na lang po kayo ng isa dyan sa tatlo. Pero kapag sinabi ng Grandison na ang target state nyo, kagaya ng Texas, Illinois, California, or New York, itong apat po na ito, hindi po sila choosy sa English examination. In fact, hindi nila kailangan ng English proficiency result para mag-apply for license endorsement. Pag may visa screen po kayo, sapat na po yun sa kanila. This means to say, para sa nurses na hindi pa makapag-decide kung saang state pupunta, much better choice po ang IELTS or TOEFL. Kasi IELTS or TOEFL lang ang accepted sa lahat ng states. Now, puntahan naman natin ang required band score. Okay, umpisahan natin sa IELTS. IELTS speaking must be 7. And then, overall band score must be 6.5. Yes, wala pong required band score ang IELTS sa listening, reading, and writing. So kahit anong score ang makuha niyo dyan sa tatlo, okay na okay lang. Guys, paano na makakakuha ng 6.5 overall band score? Kung ang inyong speaking ay 7, and then listening is 6, reading is 6, writing is 6, that will give you 6.5 overall band score. Okay, primary advantage ng IELTS, may paper-based, may computer-delivered. Hindi kagaya ng ibang exam na walang paper-based version. And then, another advantage po ng IELTS, this examination is available in 32 key cities nationwide. Chinek ko po ang listahan and I am certain na merong malapit na testing center for IELTS in your province or region. Minsan po kasi sa ibang examinations, kailangan pa nating bumiyahe all the way to Makati or Cebu or Baguio or Davao para lang po kumuha ng examination na iyon. Now, ano naman po ang number one challenge for IELTS? If we are going to look at the scores of the candidates who took the examination in the recent years, mas mataas po kasi ang chance na makakuha ng required band score sa ibang English examinations as compared to IELTS. Lilinawin ko po ulit, hindi po natin sinabing mahirap ipasa ang IELTS. Yun nga lang, mas mataas ang percentage ng passing ng English examinees na pinili ang ibang exam. Kaya, I hope this kind of information will help you decide kung should I stick to IELTS kasi hindi ko pa sure kung saang bansa ako pupunta, or should I try the other states muna na tumatanggap ng ibang exams saka po kayo kukuha ng inyong English test. So, for my recommendation, pick a state first kasi ang state ang magsasabi sa inyo ng required band score. Now, ng acceptable English exam. That's what I mean. Puntahan naman natin ang second preferred English examination, and that's PTE or Pearson Test of English. Ano ang required band score? For overall band, 55. And then, dati po kasi, ang requirement ng CGFNS, at least 50 in all subtests. Pero napalitan na po ito noong December. Kasi noong December, 63 na po dapat ang speaking. So dati, 50 siya, ngayon naging 63 na. Wala pong changes sa reading, writing, and listening kasi 50 pa rin ang requirement. The question is, ngayong 63 na ang required band score sa PTE speaking. Uubra pa ba ang templates na gasgas na sa YouTube? Matatandaan po natin, noong nang pag-release ng CGFNS ng announcement na gagawin ng 63 from 50, the week after that or 2 weeks after that, naglabas din ng announcement ang Pearson. At ang sabi nila, mag-i-introduce na po tayo ng human examiner in PTE speaking, hindi para i-evaluate ang other aspects ng performance kagaya ng grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation, kundi huhulihin ng human rater ang sino mang gumagamit ng gasgas na templates na naglipa na sa YouTube. Ngayon, ano pong gagawin natin? Kung ako po sa inyo, itabi nyo na po sa baul lahat ng mga templates na kumakalat sa internet. Kasi yun po ang dahilan kung bakit hinire ang human raters para bantayan yung mga speaking candidates ng PTE na paulit-ulit ng gumagamit ng templates. Now, advantages and disadvantages ng PTE. Number one advantage, di hamak mas mataas ang kanyang passing rate as compared to other English examinations. Now, ang disadvantages naman na nakikita ko sa PTE, Number one, kailangan po kasi ng credit card to register for the exam. E paano kung wala kang credit card? Good thing na ang 9.09er English ang official reseller ng PTE sa Pilipinas. So kahit wala kang credit card, pwedeng kami ang mag-register sa inyo para sa exam at a discounted rate pa kasi kami ang official reseller. Pangalawa, ang isang nakikita kong disadvantage ng PTE, wala kasing paper-based version. So kung meron man po sa inyo na mas interesado sa paper-based exam, ang IELTS and OET po may paper-based examination. Puntahan naman natin ang locations. Kung 32 testing centers ang IELTS sa Pilipinas, ang PTE naman po ay may 4 in Makati, Baguio, Cebu, and Davao. So kung taga Bicol po kayo at hindi po kayo willing bumiyahe all the way to Manila, much better po na i-take ang other English examinations kagaya ng IELTS and MED na parehong available sa Bicol. Now, let's go to the third examination, and that's OET or the Occupational English Test. Kung ang requirement sa IELTS 7 in speaking, and then 6.5 overall band score. At sa PTE naman, 63 overall, 63 in speaking, 55 overall, 50 for listening, reading, and writing. Ang OET naman, ito po ang requirement. Ang speaking niyo po, kailangan 350 or B. Listening, reading, and writing, kailangan C+, or 300. Wala pong overall band score ang OET. Kaya, hindi po natin minention ang overall band score requirement. Now, let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of OET. Ang pinaka-advantage ng OET, healthcare-related kasi siya. So, ang lalabas sa listening, posible tungkol sa karamdaman ng patient. Ang lalabas sa reading, possible. It's a passage that talks about chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, or it talks about inflammation, or it talks about vaccination. For sure, walang lumalabas sa OET na hindi po natin na-encounter sa hospital setting kasi nga po, OET is focused on the healthcare industry. What about the certain disadvantages ng OET? Right now, ito po kasi ang pinakamahal na English examination. Nasa 587 Australian dollars po siya. So pag kinonvert po siya sa pesos, nasa 22 to 23,000 pesos. Let's pray mga kunars na soon magkakaroon po tayo ng discounted examination for OET. Now, let's move on to MET or the Michigan English Test na dinala sa Pilipinas ng 9.09er at IPAS processing last year. Ang kagandahan po ng MET, hindi po nag-e-expire ang result nito. At kagaya ng IELTS, walang required band score for listening, reading, and writing. Ang kailangan nyo lang, maka 55 over 80 sa speaking and 55 over 80 overall band score. Kung titingnan po ninyo, malayo po yung 80 sa 55. Kaya hindi kailangan ng perpektong candidates para pumasa sa MET. In fact, kung titingnan natin yung ating mga listahan ng MET passers, they were able to get the required band scores in just 1 to 2 weeks of daily one-on-one coaching in the speaking subtest. Paano naman ang TOEFL? For TOEFL, this examination is available in multiple cities nationwide and computer-delivered lang din po ang TOEFL. Wala pong paper-based version ang TOEFL. Ang TOEIC naman, ito lang ang katangi-tanging English exam na pwede niyong hatiin sa 2 araw yung exam nyo. Una, listening and reading muna. After that, nasa sa inyo na kung kailan nyo kukunin ang writing and speaking. Pagpalagay natin, gusto nyong mag-relax muna, gusto nyong 1 year later, saka kayo kumuha ng inyong writing and speaking, that's totally fine. So, TOEIC lang po ang pumapayag ng ganon. Guys, na-mention na po natin yung 6 exams na tinatanggap for Visa Screen. Pero, to double check, it's best to ask Grandison and verify which of these English examinations are required or accepted in your target state. But if you do not have any target state yet, the best choice, IELTS or TOEFL, because these are the only examinations accepted in all the states in the United States. That's it for me, Ms. Kia. Meron po ba tayong talking points or questions from our live viewers tungkol sa
Ayan,
English
sir.
exam?
Ayan. So, thank you so much na, Sir Irvin. So, at least alam na ng mga nurses natin kung ano po ba yung mga exams na pwede nilang i-take. So, as of now, sir, no, is wala naman nag-aas ng question. So, we can now proceed. And at the same time, sir, if there are any questions, I'll just let you know. And at the same time, sa mga nurses po natin, no, if you have any questions regarding your English language proficiency exams, no, you can reach out to 9.09 o kaya mismo kay Sir Irvin. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Sir Irvin, for joining us on our event for today. Thank you, sir. All right. So for our next, no, sa ating next nakasama at guest for today, so we have here Sir Romnick Daclison. Ayan. So si Sir Romnick naman po sa ating mga nurses out there, no, he's actually from IPAS processing. So if you have any questions regarding your visa processing or at the same time, no, sa pag-apply regarding to NCLEX. Ayan. So syempre sa mga nurses natin, when it comes to going to the United States, isa sa kailangan natin na ma-require is to have a license to be a USRN. So here's Sir Romnick to share his screen, no? Para mas alam niyo po. And if you have any questions, no, sa mga nurses natin na nanonood, wag po kayong mahiyang magtanong regarding your licensing process when it comes to becoming a USRN and how much po ba ang review pagdating kay NCLEX. So, there you go, Sir Romnick. It's your turn. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Miss Kia. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, kung saan nasaan man kayo currently ngayon. So, I would like to thank you guys for inviting iPass. So, my name is Nick. So, I will be the one to share with you kung ano ba yung mga common questions na nai-encounter namin whenever we receive inquiries about sa pag apply for NCLEX application for the online review. So without further ado, I will be sharing my screen, and if you have questions, please, wag po tayong mahihiyang magtanong kasi here in iPass, we offer free assessment. Okay? So let me just share my screen. Okay, right. So, yeah. Okay, slideshow. Ayan. Okay. Saan ba siya? Ayan. So, medyo hindi po nakikisama ang ating
Okay lang.
currently.
Go ahead lang, sir. So,
Okay.
I think paglalag pa siya medyo, no? So,
Yeah, medyo
okay lang yan.
naglalag pa. Iba
Okay
talaga
lang
ang
yan.
iba talaga ang mga live technical
Ah,
difficulties.
agree. So
Okay.
sa mga nurses natin, no, habang we're waiting for Sir Romnick, wag po natin siya i-pressure. At the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, we will be having a raffle later, no, 500 pesos GCash prize. So para po maka-join kayo at the same time, maging lucky winner kayo ng 500 pesos GCash prize, is sumagot po kayo sa form na naka-link or naka-pin po sa aming comment box. Ayan. So, sa mga
Okay,
nurses
so
natin, ayan, Sir
sige.
Romney, carry na, sir.
So, it seems that hindi siya nag-work. Okay, so, but no worries guys kasi these are just the things that you need to remember when inquiring sa iPass. So, I'll just share with you kasi most of the time, there are a lot of things po na nai-encounter namin like questions na paano ito, kung bakit sila, um, bakit tawag dito. I'll just stop sharing and just discuss yung mga questions, okay? So, may mga questions kasi na na-encounter na possibly nakakaapekto kung bakit hindi pa sila sa start ng kanilang application. So, meron ako na list na 10 questions. Ito yung mga common questions na nai-encounter namin actually. Na kala nila, ay kala nila tama to kaya hindi mo na sila magsa-start. Guys, it's very important na magtanong, huwag mahihiyang magtanong kay iPass kasi we are the expert. So we can answer your questions as much as we can, especially related sa NCLEX application at online review kasi yung mga underlying questions na nasa utak lang natin is pag hindi nasasagot, the more na nade-delay ang ating American dream. So, to start with, just, bakit ba hindi ano ang ating Let me just, ano ko lang siya? Yan, relaunch ko lang siya uli.
Go lang, sir. Ayan. So, sa
Ayan.
mga nurses natin, no? So, while waiting na ma-present ni Sir Romnick ang kanyang presentation or ang kanyang slides, no, sa mga nurses natin. So, you can actually use our comment box if you have any questions already in applying for your NCLEX review, no? And at the same
Hmm.
time, for processing. So, pwede natin lapitan si IPAS Processing or you can
Yes.
actually message them through their Facebook and at the same time, no, they have their email right there. Kung gusto niyo urgent and at the same time sa mga nurses natin na naka-Manila base, they have also a office, no, exact branch along na tama po ba ako, sir? Is Malate
Y-
din siya.
Yes, yes. Thank
Yes,
you
sa
so much,
Malate din
ma'am.
siya. Ayan. So pwede
Thank
niyo
you
po
sa ano,
sila
ma'am.
puntahan para at the same time
Yes.
if really urgent or nasa Manila na kayo when it comes to looking for a review center for NCLEX, no, pwede niyo pong puntahan na agad si iPass Processing.
Yes, thank you so much for the early advertisement, Ma'am Kia. So, yes, proceed na ako. Apologies for the technical difficulty. So, number one question, ito medyo makaka-relate yung mga new passers natin. So, I'm a new passer and still waiting for my PRC ID. Do I need to wait before I could start my application? Actually, no. Kasi, um, proven naman na nakapasa na kayo. So we can start your application and ang madedelay lang dito is yung PRC verification if it's needed dun sa chosen state natin. So ang una nating mapaprocess, it's either the CES or Credential Evaluation Service report or the application itself. So depende po dun sa ating chosen state. So the answer is yes, we can start even though waiting pa ang PRC ID. On hold lang ang ating PRC verification. So number two question, do I need a passport to start my NCLEX application? Actually, yes. Kasi ang application, ang passport natin ay ang basis ng ating application. So if ever nawala kayong passport, make sure na makapag-renew na kayo kasi yan ang ating magiging basis at yan din ang ipepresent natin once na magpunta na tayo sa testing center to take our NCLEX exam. Okay? So the next question, I'm already married. Will it affect my application? So ito yung common din naming na-encounter, especially sa ating mga babaeng applicants. So if you're already married, that's fine, no need to worry. Pero it depends actually on your end if gaano ka-urgent yung pag-update ng inyong names, especially sa passport. Kasi sa PRC ID, even if i-update nyo yan, hindi naman po siya makaka-affect sa inyong application. Sa passport lamang, if plan nyo po na mag-change ng name from maiden to married name and you wanted to start your NCLEX application, it's either aantayin nyo pong makapasa ng NCLEX exam before tayo mag-update ng name or i-update nyo siya. Ang kaibahan nga lang, pag i-update nyo muna siya, i-update nyo yung passport ninyo to married name, wala po tayong masa-start na application. Kasi, again, passport is the basis of our application. So, we really encourage na if hindi naman urgent yung pag-a-apply ng or pag-change ng ating name to married name, we advise to do it after you pass the NCLEX. And just submit your marriage certificate as a supporting document. Okay? So the next one is I'm planning to marry this year. Will that affect my application? So sa lalaki, wala naman po siyang effect kasi wala namang na-change sa name. Pero sa babae, since technically hindi pa naman tayo kasal, wala pa namang na-update sa atin. So set lang ng expectations na kung ano yung passport name na ginamit natin, the start ng application, even after marrying, yun pa rin po ang magagamit natin until mag-take kayo ng exam. And then after taking your exam and passing your exam, that's the time that you can change your name. Okay? So, our next question, ito pa yung mga most common questions din. So, my PRC ID has already expired. Do I need to renew it first before I proceed my application? Actually, it depends on the situation. So, may mga client kasi na walang masyadong time na mag-renew. So, you can avail our service for the PRC ID renewal. But to answer your questions, this is actually almost the same with the yung mga nagwa-wait pa lang ng PRC ID kasi new passers. So, maasa start pa rin yung application and yung PRC verification ay mako-hold lang until ma-renew yung PRC ID. So, it's best na si iPass na lang din yung mag-process ng PRC ID renewal ninyo para at least once renewed, diretso na lang din sa pag-process ng PRC verification and isi-send na lang namin sa mailing address ninyo yung physical ID upon pick up ng assigned staff. So the next question, I do not know any state in the US. What should I do first? So here in iPass, we offer naman kasi we offer different states in processing NCLEX. But of course, since may mga iba't ibang requirements tayo na dinidiscuss every state, we have came up to our top three recommended states. So that's number one, New York. Number two, NCLEX Illinois. And number three, NCLEX Saipan or Northern Mariana Islands. So ang i-highlight ko lang kung ano yung meron sa mga states na yan. So for New York, it's the most affordable and hassle-free state. Ang application is valid for 5 years. The eligibility is valid until you pass. So 2 steps lang din ang ating NCLEX New York. Now for the NCLEX Illinois, we have 3 steps. So dito mag-undergo yung CES for the step 1 and the application is valid for 1 year. And also, for NCLEX New York and Illinois, hindi sila nagre-require ng nursing experience. So that's one thing na common sa New York at Illinois, which is also applicable to NMI. So sa NMI, hindi rin siya nagre-require ng nursing experience, but if more than 10 years na kayong graduate, that's the time that they will require you 1 year of solid bedside experience within the last 5 years. So again, yan po yung mga things na kailangan nyong matandaan in choosing any of the recommended states. And also, sa Saipan, kailangan nating i-take note na yung pharmacology subject should be a separate subject na nagsushow sa TOR. So yan. For more details, of course, you can just message us in our iPass Processing website or iPass Processing Facebook page. So yun yung mga recommended states. Now, the next one, what are the requirements to submit? So we will provide you the applicant form, service contract from iPass. Of course, one of the things na kailangan namin is yung active PRC license ID with signature, active Philippine passport with signature. So scan copies lang ng dalawang yon, and then oath copies ng TOR, RLE, college diploma, board rating, birth certificate, and of course marriage certificate if applicable. Sometimes i-require din yung high school diploma. So yun yung pwede nyo namang makuha yung list once na mag-inquire kayo with iPass. So the next question, do I need to take English test for the NCLEX application? So for the 3 recommended states na na-mention ko, hindi po siya kailangan. But of course, if meron kayong other preferred states, again, free assessment po si iPass. So if ever na yung target state natin is kailangan ng English test, i-advise naman namin kayo. But again, for the 3 recommended states, hindi po siya kailangan. So next question, I'm not a Filipino citizen anymore. Am I still eligible? Of course, yes. You are still eligible as long as graduate po kayo ng nursing at meron kayong nursing license na active. So kung sa Philippines man kayo nag-graduate ng nursing at nakapag-take kayo ng PRC dito at active pa rin yung PRC ID ninyo, pwede pa rin po tayong mag-apply for NCLEX application. So, can I bring my family to the US? So, these actually one of the common questions din na na-encounter namin. So, dito, this is actually not iPass that can answer kasi this is siguro ito yung mahi-help na ma-answer later on ng Grandison pagka after nyo makapasa ng NCLEX at meron na kayong na-indoor, kumbaga after makapasa ng NCLEX, may visa screen certificate na, and that's the time that you will prepare for your employment na. So you can ask this one to Grandison. Pero common kasi siya kasi sometimes akala nila nag-deploy din si iPass pero hindi. So, medyo patapos naman na tayo sa mga questions. So, do I need to work in the state to initially obtain my US license? So, no need naman po to work kung saan natin na-obtain yung initial license natin kung hindi naman tayo dun madedeploy. So, ang habol lang natin, maka-obtain tayo ng USRN license. And then, I don't have work experience. Is it needed? Well, again, kung babalikan yung tatlong recommended states, it's not needed. But of course, mas maganda kung meron kayong current work experience kasi magagamit nyo yan as an advantage in applying for your work. At least 1 year, 1 year na solid experience dapat meron. Pero in applying for the application dun sa three recommended states, hindi naman kinakailangan. Unless more than 10 years na kayo for NMI. And then, what age is accepted for NCLEX? So, for NCLEX application, wala naman po tayong age limit. So, as long as you're able and kaya natin magtrabaho, willing tayong i-reach yung ating American dream, wala po tayong tinitig ng edad dito. And then, can IPAS help me with my application review and NCLEX review and application? Of course, we can help you with your application, with your review. Right now, nasa 16th cycle kami and unlimited until you pass siya. We can help you with your preparation para mais natin at maipasa natin in one take ang inyong NCLEX exam. So, do I need to be in the Philippines to take the exam? Of course, kung nasa Philippines kayo, much better, nandito kayo. But kung nasa ibang bansa kayo, hahanapan na lang kayo ng nearest testing center na available din yung target date. So after NCLEX, what's next? Of course, the next part is visa screen. That's the time na take din tayo ng English exam. But of course, if meron tayong deployment state na, we need to make sure kung ano yung required na English exam ng deployment state natin para iisa lang yung iti-take natin during the visa screen at magagamit pa natin siya during the license endorsement. Now guys, I'm actually almost done sa aking discussion. So if ever may mga questions kayo, right now ba, Miss Kia, may mga questions ba currently?
Ayan, sir. As of now, sir, wala
Wala
pa
naman.
rin po, no? So,
Okay.
if they have any questions, sir, they can actually go to your Facebook page or they can actually contact you, no? Or at the same time, follow your page,
I
iPass
found
Plus.
it.
Ayan.
Yes.
So, thank you so much, Sir Romnick, no? So, at least alam na ng mga nurses natin kung paano sila pipili ng kanilang state or paano ba mag-apply for NCLEX, no? With the help of iPass processing. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Sir
Thank you.
Romnick. So, for this time, no? Ako naman po ang mag-share ng screen. So, thank you so much, sir, and to our partners na nag-join sa ating event for today. So, wait lang po. All right. So let's start naman this online event, no, from our advice naman coming from Grandison at the same time sa mga na-research namin na pwedeng i-advise sa inyo sa mga nurses natin, especially na PHRN na mga nagsisimula pa lang mag-apply, and at the same time sa mga USRNs na naman na ready na or continue na for employment or naghahanap na ng employer nila going to the United States, no. So again po sa mga nurses natin, no. So I'm Pia, I'm Graduate Nursing Marketing Associate, and I'm your host for today. And at the same time po, wag po natin kalimutan na we have a raffle later, 500 pesos Gcash prize. So para po makasali kayo sa aming pa-raffle, of course, you need to answer our form pinned in our comment section or our comment box. Ayan. So of course, no, sa mga nurses natin, paano po ba tayo mag-i-start when it comes to looking for researching about the US market at the same time, paano po ba mag-i-start yung application natin, and at the same time, ano po ba yung tinitignan natin when it comes to the offer, no? So, one of one of the things na kailangan natin hanapan, i-research, no, is the types of visa na kailangan nating matutunan. So, we have three types of visa, no? Si US, they have three types of visa. They have H-1B visa, EB-2 visa, and EB-3 visa. So, what is H-1B visa? So, this is a non-immigrant visa that allows U.S. employers to temporarily hire foreign workers for specialty occupations. So, for this one, no, sa mga nurses natin, this one is actually temporary lang. So, hindi siya pang-permanent or pang-matagalan, no, si H-1B visa. So, saan po ba pwede si nurses? So, you can go to EB-2 visa and EB-3 visa. But, of course, they have both differences. Kapag dating kay EB2, mas mataas yung degree, or at the same time, mas mataas yung expectations niya sa isang applicant. So applicants need an advanced degree or exceptional ability, no? While for EB3, applicants need a baccalaureate degree or equivalent, at least 2 years of experience, or be an unskilled worker. So mostly sa amin, no, we accept nurses kahit na wala po kayong experience, no? So ayan. So at the same time, para mas lalo natin maintindihan, so EB3 is more likely na tumatanggap po kami ng mga tapos ng Bachelor of Nursing, ayan. So at the same time, for EB2, mas mataas po ang expectation or yung hinihingi na attainment ng EB2. Okay? So, saan po ba or ano po ba ang ino-offer ni Grandison sa ating mga nurses, or what type of visa does Grandison gives to its nurses now? So, we give the EB3 visa. So, ano po ba ang EB3 visa? So let's track down what are the benefits of having the EB3 visa. And at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, I will be playing a video po na mga nurses namin na nasa US na naka-achieve na, or syempre hawak na nila or hinuhold na nila ang kanilang EB3 or green card visa.
Be a nurse in the United States. Work and live in your preferred state together with your family,
Ba, sir?
just like our Grandison nurses. All the way from
Okay, so what are the benefits of the green card visa? Of course, you can reside and work permanently na po in the United States. So when it comes to this, no, sa mga nurses natin, or sa mga nurses po natin na nanonood, when it comes to Grandison, you can actually work part-time. As long as ang priority niyo po is the client facility, no? So sila po ang top priority natin. So when you have the EBT green card visa, pwede po kayong mag-part-time, no? At the same time, you have the opportunity to apply for US citizenship. So, at the same time, sa mga nurses natin, not just having the green card visa is okay na yun, no? So, syempre, tumataas, we also have our long-term goals. So, pwede na tayo mag-apply for US citizenship, no? After 5 years staying or working in the United States. So, protection from deportation. Ang kinagandahan po kasi ng EB3 green card visa is hindi kayo basta-basta mapapaalis sa US, hindi kayo basta-basta mapapa-deport. So, undergo kayo sa legal process. Ayan. So, again, you have legal protection under US laws. And you may bring your qualified dependents with you, your spouse, and kids, as long as under 20 years of age and not yet married. So, sa mga nurses natin po, no, na nanonood, is as long as bata pa po ang inyong mga kids, especially, no, is pwede pa po natin silang ma-petition. As long as, again, under 21 years of age pa lang po sila. And the ability to sponsor family members who are applying for their green card. So once US citizen ka na, no, pwede mo na din madala ang iyong mga extended family, no, or at the same time yung mother mo, yung father mo, or yung mga siblings mo. if maging US citizen ka na. So you have that benefits already. So easier travel internationally and within the US. So since you have the green card visa, you can freely travel kung saan mo gusto, no? Saang state mo gusto pumunta, saang state mo gustong lumipat kapag natapos na yung kontrata. Okay? So the ability to live and work anywhere in the United States, and at the same time eligibility for federal benefits including financial aid for education and social security. So ayan, sa mga nurses natin, no, so sa mga PHRNs pa lang na nag-a-apply, alam na natin yung mga types of visa. So ibabalik ko yan. So we already have the H-1B visa, EB-2 visa, and EB-3 visa. So again, sa mga nurses natin, ang ini-sponsor po ni Grandison is the EB-3 visa or the green card visa. Okay? So sa madaling pag-intindi po, no, para at least matandaan po natin, you can work and live permanently na po sa United States when you have the EB-3 visa. Ayan. So, let's move on. So, when you have, I will be giving tips and advice naman po, no, based on my research, no? So, bago po tayo mag-apply, or syempre, as a PHRN, no, is, una nating ginagawa is to take time to do research. Kasi mostly, no, sa mga nurses natin, or actually, sa kahit sino naman pong tao na gusto pumunta ng US, minsan, they do common mistakes when it comes to doing a research, minsan nagkukulang sila sa pag-research. So, at least sa mga nurses natin na habang nag-iisip pa po tayo on how to apply as a nurse going to the United States, let's take time to do research. You must understand the demand for nurses in different states. So, sa tawag dito, some states have higher demand and better job prospects. So, at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, kailangan po natin ulit, no, malaman ang mga visa options para alam po natin kung saan po ba pumapasok yung aking educational attainment, kung ano po ba yung experience na kailangan nila, no? So, cost of living, baka mahal dito sa states na to, baka dito sa states na to, pwede na to, no? So, at the same time, ayan po din yung kailangan natin tignan when it comes to applying, no, papuntang United States. So, kailangan talagang truly research tayo bago umalis or at the same time mag-apply as a USRN o kaya USRN na tayo. So, better to check some options, no? At the same time, take time to do research. Ayan. So another thing is preparing your application material. So you may create a professional and well-formatted resume or CV that highlights your skills, experience, and accomplishments. So syempre, kapag nag-a-apply tayo or naghahanap tayo ng employer, isa sa tinitingnan nila is, of course, educational attainment. Ano po ba yung pwede nyo mabigay? O kaya at the same time, for the experience. So, si nurse ba to? May experience na ba to? Wala na ba tong experience? So, ayan yung mga tinitignan ng ating employer, no? Going to the United States. So, better po na maayos natin yung resume natin or yung CV natin. Yeah? Kasi, again po, no, here at Grandison, we accept kahit na wala po kayong experience because we give you the comprehensive training, no? To prepare you to be a nurse going to the United States. Ayan. So at least prepare na tayo at the same time, mas madali po kayong makilala ng mga employer po ninyo, no? Kapag maayos po ang resume or yung CV po natin. Ayan. So at the same time, you may enhance your credentials. So when it comes to enhancing your credentials, so mas matutulungan po kayo niyan when it comes ni IPAS processing for the NCLEX RN exam. Ayan. So, tutulungan po kayo nila IPAS dyan. So, at the same time, no, when it comes to enhancing your credentials, kailangan din po kasi na ma-improve nyo ang inyong English language proficiency. So, kailangan parang mas confident ka na, no, sa pag-i-speak ng English. So, dadaan po kayo dyan. So, pwede po kayo mag-review kay 9.09er, no? So, sila po yung mga tutulong sa atin, sila partner review centers and testing centers. So, tandaan po natin, no, sa mga nurses natin, when it comes to enhancing your credentials, this means na kailangan nyo pang, may ma-attain kayo ng licensure, which is having the title of being a USRN. At the same time po, no, dapat may matake kayo ng IELTS or PTE. So at the same time, sa mga nurses natin, no, is when it comes to taking your English language proficiency or the IELTS or PTE, i-check niyo po muna kung kunyari sa states na to, at the same time yung experience nyo is parehas ba sila ng nire-require, like, or at the same time na kunyari wala akong experience pero IELTS ba ang kailangan kong i-take kasi pupunta ako sa ganitong state. So per state po kasi, iba-iba po yung nire-require, no? So, at the same time, we also have the IELTS and PTE review na pwede ka po namin tulungan. Okay? So, ayan sa mga nurses natin. So, para at the same time, kaya po natin kailangan ng IELTS and PTE para pagdating natin ng US is very confident na rin po tayo sa pakikisabay, no, when it comes to the language, no. Alam natin mga Pilipino naman tayo, marunong naman tayo pagdating sa English, no, magaling tayo diyan. So, syempre kailangan pa po natin 'yun i-improve. Ayan. So, another thing is your career goals. So, especially going to the US, hindi po siya madali, no. So, when it comes to going to the United States, dapat before you go there or before you apply, alamin niyo po muna if ano po ba yung goal na gusto nyong marating? Especially na if nurse ka, gusto nyo po ba mag specialization kayo sa pediatrics or sa geriatric? Ayan. So, pwede nyo pa pong alamin yan. Para at least at the same time, napapatoy nyo po if yung goal ko ba na to sa specialization na to, especially sa mga nurses natin na wala pa pong experience, no, or nag-stop sa kanilang nursing career, let's determine po kung saan po tayo gustong pumunta or gusto natin marating na specialization, no? So, ayan. So, at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, i-check natin if nag-a-align ba yung care or yung specialization na gusto ko sa employer na pag-a-applyan ko, no? So, at the same time, no, when it comes to long-term career goals, so, titignan natin na when it comes to going to United States, hindi naman pwede mag-stop ka lang in 3 years, okay na to, tapusin ko na yung contract ko, ganon, di ba? So, syempre, dapat you have also the plan na if ever na gusto mo po ba na mag, tawag dito, increase pa ang inyong educational attainment or i-improve pa, no? So, iba-iba po tayo. May gusto maging lecturer or at the same time, may gustong tumahak ng new career, no? New career path. So, iba-iba po tayo. So, ayun po yung kailangan natin tignan. So, you have the short-term goal and the long-term goal. So, kailangan po natin siya i-pat, no? So, minsan kasi, when I'm seeing sa newsfeed ko ng mga nurses, no, na nagte-take na ng NCLEX or yung mga nag-a-apply na for US, no, ng mga nag-i-start na, sila po ay meron silang mga bucket list, ayan. So, para alam nila kung ano po yung mga sunod-sunod na step na kailangan nilang gawin. Or at the same time, ano ba yung nag-i-inspire sa kanila to go to the United States. Ayan. So, at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, of course, mahalaga po to build your network, no? So, syempre, as a nurse na tawag dito, nag-i-start pa lang, nag-iisip pa lang, papunta ng US, you may connect with other nurse, especially sa mga nurses na nag-migrate na sa US or yung mga nurses natin na nandun na sa US. So, you can actually check at Grandison Espresso Lounge, no, sa aming YouTube, sa mga nurse interview po namin, kung kamusta po na sila sa United States. So, malalaman niyo po ba kung paano na naging life nila or paano na naging adjustment nila when it comes to living in the United States, no? So, doon niyo po malalaman. At the same time, wag lang po kayong mag-base sa interviews, but also, of course, i-ask niyo rin, baka may mga kamag-anak na kayo na nasa US na, no? Pwede niyo po silang pagtanungan, no? Para alam niyo po if mag-US ba ako, no? Yan. At the same time, nag-a-align po ba ang goals ko kapag dumating na ako ng US? Or sino po ba yung tamang review center na pwede kung pag-applyan ng review like si 9.09er or si IPAS when it comes to NCLEX, no? So sila yung mga pwede nating lapitan or mag-search pa tayo ng ibang review centers if actually hindi kayo nag-a-align, no? Pero still, no? So, si iPass and 9.09er, kilala na po sila sa pagbibigay ng quality service sa ating mga nurses and other professionals, no? When it comes to their IELTS, PTE, and of course, NCLEX, no? So, ayan. So, at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin, utilize the online platforms such as LinkedIn to connect with other professionals in the US healthcare industry. So, uso din po yan. Mas maganda din po na sa LinkedIn tayo tumitingin kasi, of course, minsan, mga professionals na talaga sila, like talagang makikita mo na sa kanila yung mga achievements nila pagdating sa US, no? Especially they belong already to the healthcare industry in the United States. Ayan. So, ayan po yung mga tips and advices natin, no? So, again po, sa mga nurses natin, take time to do your research, prepare your application materials, which is your resume or your CV, or yung curriculum vitae, no? So, enhance your credentials, career goals. It may be short-term and long-term goals, so pwede natin i-track yan, no, sa mga nurses natin, and build your network. So, magtanong-tanong na po tayo at the same time, mag-ask na po tayo ng recommendation sa ibang tao when it comes to finding the right employer. Or at the same time, no, sa mga nurses natin na nakikita natin na nag-improve talaga ang kanilang life when they move to the United States. Ayan. So again, sa mga nurses natin, no, don't forget po to answer our form in the pin in our comment section para makasali po kayo sa raffle namin later. So for our next presenter po, no, let's call on Miss Clarence Coyoca from our recruitment specialist from Grandison Nursing Cebu. So hi ma'am. So
Hi!
I will just let you share the screen, ma'am, if you
Yes
want.
po, ma'am. Thank you
Ayan.
po, Miss
Thank you
Kia.
po.
So, hi! Good afternoon po sa atin pong lahat ng mga FB Live viewers. So, thank you very much po mga nurses for staying up to this part of our free info session. So, by the way, I'm Clarence po pala and I'm a Cebu-based recruitment specialist. So, this afternoon po, I will be sharing to you all kung ano po yung brief introduction, kung sino nga po talaga si Grandison at ano po yung mga employment benefits na makukuha nyo po once you will sign up with Grandison and once po you will choose Grandison to be your partner in achieving your American dream. So without further ado, let me share my screen po with you mga nurses. Kita naman po ba yung screen ko? Can you
Ayan,
see po ba?
ma'am. Kita na po, ma'am.
All right. So to start with, so who we are. So sino nga ba po talaga si Grandison? So Grandison po is a full service healthcare staffing agency in the United States. So Grandison po specializes in securing long-term assignments for skilled healthcare professionals from abroad. So we partner po with healthcare facilities across the United States, connecting talent with opportunities nationwide, urban and rural alike, and we expertly navigate the complex maze of immigration and credentialing to ensure a smooth arrival and transition. So our commitment po is to enhance the quality of patients' care by bridging the gap while fostering the career growth of our healthcare professionals. So dito po sa Grandison, unique at saka blended po yung program po namin. So we both have the benefit of a recruitment and staffing agency and also a direct hire. So for recruitment and staffing agency po, we partner with skilled nursing facilities across the United States. So that means to say po na lahat po ng mga nurses po namin will be deployed sa amin pong partner na skilled nursing facilities. So kahit na you will be deployed po sa atin pong partner na skilled nursing facilities, still Grandison po is your employer. So that's the benefit of a direct hire. So we will be your employer po. So you will only be signing one contract here in the Philippines. So kung ano po yung contract that you will be signing here in the Philippines, same contract lang din po yung gagamitin po ninyo pagdating nyo po doon sa United States. So Grandison po is your agency. At the same time, we are your employer. we are also your visa sponsor. So kami po yung mag-sponsors ng mga visas po ninyo para magkaroon po kayo ng EB3 Green Card Visa, which is the type of visa po that we will be sponsoring our nurses. So it's an immigrant visa po for permanent residency. And we are also your direct petitioner. So si Grandison po ang magpa-process ng mga petitions po ninyo mga nurses so that we can secure po your priority date. So take note po mga nurses, kahit complete po yung mga documents po ninyo, kahit complete po yung mga credentials po ninyo, kapag wala po kayong priority date, hindi po uusad ang inyong application. So you really need to have an agency to help you secure po a priority date. So dito po sa Grandison, tutulungan po namin kayo to process your petition and to secure din po your priority date. So do not be confused by that mga nurses, kasi all in one po si Grandison. So we are your agency, we are also your employer, at the same time we are your direct petitioner, and we are your visa sponsors. And also, Grandison din po is the first in the healthcare staffing industry offering secure placement. So dito po sa Grandison, meron po tayong secure placement program. So we take pride of this program kasi hindi po lahat ng mga recruitment and staffing agency meron pong secure placement program. Pero dito po sa Grandison, meron po tayong secure placement program that ensures and guarantees po our nurses na no matter how long the process may be, especially in these times of visa retrogressions, hindi po namin kayo iiwanan sa ere. We will be with you po every step of your application, from our first stage, which is our recruitment stage, down to our last stage, which is our deployment stage. So nakakasiguro po kayo mga nurses na meron po talagang trabahong naghihintay po sa inyo pagdating nyo po doon sa United States. So because of our secure placement program, you will never be abandoned dito po sa Grandison. So all you need to do lang po is to book a full free career orientation po dito sa amin. I-assess po kayo ng amin pong mga recruiters. You will sign up with us, and then mag-undergo po kayo ng recruitment and screening process po dito sa amin sa Grandison to make sure na fit po kayo para po sa program and sponsorship po namin dito sa Grandison. So once po naipasa nyo po ang aming recruitment and screening process dito po sa Grandison, tuloy-tuloy na po ang amin pong pagbibigay po sa inyo ng aming support, assistance, and guidance po para ma-future-proof nyo po ang inyong American dream. So next. So dito po sa Grandison, meron din po tayong tatlong partners who help build bridges po for your grand American dream. So for the first partner po, we have the AAIHR. So si AAIHR po, sila po yung partner po natin pagdating po sa ethical recruitment. So sila po yung parang POEA natin here in the Philippines, but doon po sa United States, we have the AAIHR. So they look after the welfare po of our Filipino nurses. So nakakasiguro po kayo mga nurses na kahit nandoon po kayo sa United States, your welfare is very much protected. So if you think that your license may be at risk, or if meron po kayong problems with your facilities, aside from reaching out po dito sa amin sa Grandison, pwede din po kayong mag-reach out sa AAIHR. And one advantage din po natin dito sa Grandison is that our president, Mr. David Greisman, is a member po of AAIHR. So nakakasiguro po kayo na mas madali po tayong matulungan ng AAIHR. So they represent po the interest of US-based international healthcare recruitment service provider, and they promote legal, ethical, and professional practices for the international healthcare recruitment. Next naman po, we have the corporate immigration partners. So sila po yung partner po natin pagdating po sa immigration support. So sila po yung immigration lawyer po natin. So they make sure po na lahat ng mga documents ng mga nurses po natin before submitting it to the USCIS is complete and accurate po talaga. And before din po isalang ang ating mga nurses sa kanila pong actual na US Embassy interview, nagkakandak din po sila ng mock interview to prepare our nurses para po sa kanilang actual na US Embassy interview. Para at least alam po ng mga nurses natin kung ano po yung mga documents na kailangan nilang dalhin, at ano po yung mga possible na question and answer po during their US embassy interview. So Corporate Immigration Partner po is a premier law firm dedicated to excellence, innovation, integrity, and compassion in employment-based immigration. And for the last partner naman po, we have the MMML Recruitment Services. So DMW at saka POEA accredited po si MMML. So since Grandason po mga nurses is a US-based recruitment and staffing agency, for us to be able to legally recruit here in the Philippines, nakipag-partner at nakipag-tie up po tayo ng isang local agency which is MMML Recruitment to make sure na dumadaan po tayo sa legal na proseso. So lahat po kami ng mga recruiters dito po sa Grandason is a POEA accredited po kami. So you have to beware and be vigilant po sa mga illegal recruiters na nagpapakilalang they are from Grandason at nanghihingi po ng kahit anong fees. Kasi dito po sa Grandason, wala po tayong placement fee, wala din po tayong processing fee. And kahit na dito po sa Grandason, we are a recruitment and staffing agency and we partner with another local agency which is MMML Recruitment, wala din po tayong salary deduction, wala po tayong salary cut, at hindi din po namin kayo sisingilin sa kung ano man po yung sponsorship ang ibibigay po namin sa inyo. So 100% of your rate, matatanggap nyo po pagdating nyo po doon sa United States. Wala din po tayong show money dito po sa Grandason. So MMML Recruitment Services po is a POEE licensed agency with over 20 years in service of deploying Filipinos and one of the largest deployment agencies in the Philippines with 34 branches across the country. So lahat po ng mga nurses, ng mga physical therapists at saka ng mga occupational therapists na successfully na deploy po natin papuntang United States po, made possible because of our partners. Next naman po is our locations. So close to where you are po mga nurses, meron po tayong 3 branches here in the Philippines. So naka-in-house po tayo sa offices ng MMML. So meron po tayo sa Luzon and we are located po in Singalong Street, Malate, Philippines. We also have one in Visayas where I am currently located right now. So located po tayo sa Door 1, Isabelo Building, General Maxilom, Camputao, Cebu City, and we also have one in Mindanao. So we are located po in Kawayan, Cabantian, Davao City, Philippines. At ang atin pong main office is in Howell, New Jersey. So sa mga nurses po natin, if meron po kayong questions regarding po sa inyong application dito po sa amin sa Grandason, or question po or clarifications regarding po sa aming employment contract, if medyo near po kayo sa ating mga offices sa Luzon, sa Visayas at saka sa Mindanao, pwede nyo po kami bisitahin. Pero if malayo-layo po kayong mga nurses sa atin pong mga offices, then do not worry po kasi lahat naman po ng mga recruiters dito po sa Grandason can be reachable po kami in all social media platforms. At saka yung mga documents po that we will be asking from you, isasubmit nyo rin din po sila sa amin, online lang po. So next. So what we offer. So our mission po dito sa Grandason is to provide our employees with fulfilling and enjoyable jobs so that they can focus on being productive, caring, and compassionate. So dito po sa Grandason, since we value and we advocate po work-life balance, yung mga nurses po natin, aside from giving their grandest care to all of our patients in all generations, they get to really enjoy din po living their American life together po with their families. So since EB3 po yung type of visa that we will be sponsoring our nurses, so pwede nyo pong madala ang inyo pong mga families with you. So ang atin pong qualified dependents na pwede nyo pong madala with you papuntang United States po is your spouse and your children below 21 years old and not yet married. So we also support, so we offer po a competitive US compensation package including paid time off and medical, vision, and dental insurance options. And then for our sponsorship naman po, enjoy support across your entire journey from top-tier education and testing to visa sponsorship, legal support, flights, and more. So dito po sa Grandason, everything po is for USA sponsorship. So all will be asking lang po in our nurses, in return po sa aming sponsorship na ibibigay po namin sa inyo is your full commitment po sa Grandison all throughout po your contract with us. For our placement naman po, our extensive client network includes inpatient facilities, outpatient clinic, and home care companies throughout the US, giving you new opportunities. So dito po sa Grandison, mga nurses, wala po tayong hospital settings. So lahat po ng mga nurses po natin will be deployed sa atin pong partner na skilled nursing facilities. So later on po on the next few slides, i-discuss ko po kung ano po yung skilled nursing facilities. Next. Next naman po is our unbeatable offers. So ito po yung end-to-end assistance for our USRN. So ito po yung employment benefits na makukuha at ma-enjoy nyo po mga nurses once po you will sign up with Grandison and once po you will choose Grandison to be your partner in achieving your American dream. So for the first benefit po, we have the secured full-time employment. So dito po sa Grandison, full-time po ang inyong employment. So pwede po kayong mag-work a minimum of 35 hours work week schedule. So minimum lang po ang ating 35 hours. Pwede po kayong mag-work up to 40 hours. Beyond 40 hours naman po, that will serve as your overtime hour. And for the overtime po, you will be paid 150% per hour. Next is NCLEX reimbursement fee. So dito po sa Grandison, i-reimburse po namin sa inyo mga nurses yung NCLEX examination fee po ninyo pagdating nyo po doon sa United States. So ginagawa po ito ni Grandison para at least pagdating nyo po doon sa US, meron po kayong extra na money na magagamit po. So to help you get more financial support once you arrive in the US. Next naman po is the SSN or the Social Security Number Processing. So lifeline nyo po itong SSN pagdating nyo po doon sa United States. So hindi po kayo makakapag-work immediately kapag wala po kayong SSN. So dito po sa Grandison, tutulungan po namin kayo na mai-process po ang inyong SSN to help you get settled in the United States and work worry-free. Next naman po is up to $2,000 na housing allowance. So, hindi nyo na po problemahin yung 1 month na housing rentals po ninyo pagdating nyo po doon sa United States kasi shoulder po siya ni Grandison. So, meron po tayong one time na up to $2,000 na housing allowance. So, ginagawa po ito ni Grandison para at least pagkadating nyo po doon sa United States, makakapag-settle down na po kayo kaagad. Pero on the next months, kayo na po yung magbabayad ng mga housing rentals po ninyo. So this is for your relocation in the United States. Next naman po, we have the paid time off benefits. So combination po ito ng inyo pong sick leave at saka ng inyo pong vacation leave. So for the first year po, meron po kayong combination of paid na sick leave and vacation leave na 10 to 12 days. And then on the next year po, madadagdagan po siya. So magiging 15 to 18 days na combination po of your paid sick leave and vacation leave. And for your overtime, you will be paid po 150% per hour. Next, we have the full client facility training and orientation. So kung saan man pong facility, kinakandak po yung trainings po ninyo mga nurses, that facility po will serve as your facility all throughout po your contract with Grandison. So hindi po namin kayo ita-transfer from one facility to another. So one facility assignment lang po all throughout your contract with us. Next is the car and loan assistance. So sa mga nurses po natin na hindi pa po marunong mag-drive, might as well take na po your driving lesson here in the Philippines and secure po a driver's license. So kahit non-pro lang po na driver's license, pwede po yun para at least pagdating nyo po doon sa United States, tutulungan po namin kayo for your car and loan assistance and tutulungan din po namin kayo to turn your Philippine driver's license to international driver's license. Next, we have the phone and opening of bank account assistance and our insurance benefits. So for the insurance benefits po, kayo po yung pipili kung ano po yung insurance benefits ang gusto niyo pong kunin. So ito po lahat mga nurses, ang mga benefits na makukuha at ma-enjoy niyo po once po you will sign up with Grandison. Next. Next, zero experience accepted in the USA. So sa mga nurses po natin dyan, even with zero experience, accepted po kayo dito po sa Grandeson. So do not worry po mga nurses kasi kahit saang industry man po kayo nagtratrabaho ngayon, we are not requiring you po to go back to bedside experience. So if meron po kayong experiences or if meron po kayong current experience, it's a plus po but it's not a must. So do not worry kasi we will be providing you po with a comprehensive preceptorship training and meron din po tayong orientation with our office upon your arrival and orientation and hands-on training po provided by our clients. So here are some of the sample picture po during our comprehensive nursing and clinical skills training. Next is Grandeson Secure Placement. So dito po sa Grandeson, as I have mentioned, wala po tayong hospital settings. So lahat po ng mga nurses po natin will be deployed sa atin pong partner na skilled nursing facilities. So here are some of our partner na skilled nursing facilities. So hindi lang po sila basta-basta ng mga partner facilities, but they are the largest healthcare providers doon po sa United States. So Grandeson po will be the one to choose kung saang facility po namin kayo i-assign and Grandeson would also be the one to choose kung saang state din po namin kayo i-assign. So we will make sure po na yung credentials po ninyo, yung skill sets po ninyo at saka yung experiences po ninyo best fit in po talaga siya sa kung saan man po namin kayo i-assign to make sure na meron po kayong professional growth and chance to enhance and improve po your skills. So here are some of the pictures of our skilled nursing facilities. So as you can see po, it's very cozy. It's less toxic po compared to you will be assigned in a hospital setting. So ito pong skilled nursing facility, it's a nursing home po or a short-term and long-term rehabilitation center. So you will be dealing po with a geriatric patients, giving them preventive care and continuous medications. So yung role po ninyo dito po sa ating skilled nursing facility is a staff nurse po talaga. So you will be assisting our doctors, you will do the charting, and then you will give medication po para sa ating geriatric na mga patients. So do not worry po mga nurses kasi full board po ang ating skilled nursing facility. That means to say, meron po tayong iba't ibang klase ng mga doktor, meron po tayong mga physical therapists, mga occupational therapists, mga CNAs and LPNs, mga nursing aides na tutulong po sa inyo. So hindi po kayo ang magbubuhat at hindi din po kayo ang maglilinis ng atin pong mga patients. So meron po tayong other na working professionals na gagawa po niyan para sa inyo. So yung role niyo po dito is a staff nurse po talaga. All right, so I believe that's the end of my free info session. So if you want to learn more about our program and sponsorship dito po sa Grandeson, feel free po to book for a free career orientation, a full free career orientation po dito sa amin sa Grandeson. So thank you very much po mga nurses for staying with us up to the end of this free info session. Thank you po. Back to you po, Miss Kia.
Ayan. So, thank you so much, no, Miss Clarence. So, at least, alam na po ng mga nurses natin, no, kung ano po yung pwede natin ma-offer sa kanila, especially for us being their employer going to the United States, no. So, I will
Yes
be
po.
sharing po my screen. So, thank you po, Miss
Thank you,
Clarence.
ma'am.
Ayan. So, I will be sharing po my screen, no, sa mga nurses natin. So, ayan. I-ano ko na lang po, All right. So, of course, no, sa mga nurses natin, no, before I end this event and at the same time, before we go on to our raffle, no, so, before we go to the raffle and at the same time, habang nagsasalita pa po ako dito, no, so please answer our form na nakapin po sa aming comment box or sa aming comment section, no, for this event, no. So, para makasali po kayo sa ating paraffle for the 500 pesos GCash prize. Ayan. So, of course, nurses, before at least starting the year, no, and at the same time, no, enjoying our February. Of course, our US team will be going here in the Philippines, no, to celebrate our crystal anniversary and of course our countdown to hashtag 600 nurses and physical therapists. Ayan. So we will be celebrating our 15 years strong, no? Or our 15 grand years. So we will be having our 2025 Grand Nursing Career Caravan, a future of success in the USA. So dadating po ang aming president na si Mr. David Griezmann and our CEO, Sir Abidang, and of course our US team, Sir Smule and Miss Alti, and of course our first PT deployment in the United States, Miss Alisa Tumulak. So it will happen on February 18 in Discovery Suites, Ortigas, Pasig, starting at 3:30 p.m. or 4 p.m. po, no? Pwede na po kami mag-start. And at the same time, in Cebu, meron din po kami. It will happen on February 19 with the same time sa Bayfront Hotel, North Reclamation, Cebu. Ayan. So sa mga nurses natin, no, you can actually go to our page. Makikita nyo po ang aming form namin doon na makikita ulit, no? So, doon nyo po pwedeng masagutan na pwede po kayo mag-register to come and join our Crystal Anniversary Party, no? So, at the same time, sa mga nurses natin, ma-meet nyo ang aming US team. So, if you have any questions from them, no, pwede po kayong magtanong, no? So, I will be moving na sa ating paraffle. Ayan. So, okay, sige. So, wait lang po natin for a while. So, while waiting, no, sa mga nurses natin, kindly answer again our form pin in our comment section to join and be part of our raffle. So, be the lucky winner of 500 pesos Gcash prize. Ayan. So, while waiting, again and again sa mga nurses namin, we will be having our on-site event and celebrating our grand 15 years and a grand nursing career caravan. So at the same time sa mga nurses natin, no? So if you are a PHRN or USRN, so pwede po kayong pumunta because nandun po ang mga partner review centers namin like IPAS, at the same time 9.09er, IELTS, British Council, PTE, Pearson PTE, ayan. So many more, no? And actually GH Premier Review Center. So if you have any questions sa mga partner namin, no, feel free to ask them, inquire them during our event this coming February 18 in Discovery Suites, no? Ortigas, Pasig, and February 19 at Bayfront Hotel, North Reclamation. So kahit taga Manila ka, taga Cebu ka, pwedeng-pwede kang pumunta. Ayan. So, tignan po natin, no, if dumagdag pa ang ating mga nurses or may mga humabol pa sa ating form. So, ilalagay ko na po sila dito para makapag-start na po tayo ng ating raffle draw. Ayan. So, nakikita po ba ang aking pa-raffle or ang aking wheel of names? Ayan. So, ayan. So, start ko na po, ah. So, sa mga nurses natin, as long as you're here in the live, at the same time, as long as nandito po kayo sa live event natin at nakakapag-comment ka pa at nakikita mo yung pangalan mo, no? So, claim your prize po, no? So, bibigyan ko po kayo ng 5 seconds to claim your prize. So, sa mga nurses natin, again, ang mechanics po natin, dapat you stay our until our online event ends. Ayan. So, ayan. Nandiyan po ba si Nurse Gretchen? Nurse Gretchen, are you here? Wait lang po. I think there's a technical difficulty. Ayan. So, nandito po pala si Nurse Gretchen. Ayan. So, Nurse Gretchen, thank you po, no, sa pagstay ng ating online event. So, Nurse Gretchen, you can actually add me, no? Or actually message me, Kia Miguel, at makikita niyo po is Grandison para maklaim niyo po ang inyong 500 pesos GCash prize. Ayan. So mga sa nurses natin na hindi po nasama or sorry po kung hindi po ata gumagana yung form po sa inyo, no? So we will be having our few events pa naman po for you to join, no? So at the same time, no? Actually, you can actually go to our on-site event, no? Sa February 18 at February 19. If available po kayo. So, Nurse Gretchen, kindly chat me na lang po, Kia Miguel, tapos open and close parenthesis, Grande Zone. Ayan. So, at the same time, you can actually chat us on our Facebook page po, no, para ma-claim po ninyo ang inyong 500 pesos Gcash prize. So, again, sa mga nurses natin, come and join us to, tawag dito, celebrate our Crystal Anniversary Party and countdown to 600 nurses and PTs deployed to the United States. Ayan. So, di po nakakaalam, no? We also deploy physical therapists and occupational therapists to the United States. So, again, our event will happen on February 18 at Discovery Suites, Ortigas, Pasig, and February 19 at Bayfront Hotel North Reclamation, Cebu. Ayan. So, register and reserve your seats now. So, of course, no, before I end our event, no, we would like to thank you, of course, for staying with us until our event ends, no. So, at least sana po sa mga nurses natin, especially to the PHRNs na nag-start pa lang ng kanilang US application or nag-start pa lang po magplano to go to the United States as an RN or USRN, no, is at least may idea na kayo, may knowledge na kayo. Ano po ba yung dapat natin gawin para ma-avoid natin yung mistakes actually in applying as a nurse in the US, no? So, thank you so much. So, sa mga nurses natin, visit our official social media channels for updates. So, we have our website, grandisonUSA.com, Facebook, Grandison Nursing PH, LinkedIn, Grandison, and of course, our TikTok at Grandison USA. So, we will be seeing you on our next online event. So, thank you, nurses.